friends, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Today we're going to do a craft. So let's take out our craft bin and see what we have in here that we can do today. All right, okay, so I do have construction paper. So that's different colors of paper. Okay, markers, crayons. We'll have to do something rainbowy because St. Patrick's Day is all about rainbows, shamrocks, whatever's on my head, and leprechauns. Okay, scissors I might need, glue I might need, markers we might need. Let's just take them out just in case. And okay, so far so good. Let me take those. No, we got markers there. Okay, so what else might I need? A white piece of paper. White piece of paper. I'm going to take it out of here. And a white piece of paper. Now, if you don't have construction paper, that's okay. We can just use a white piece of paper, but you need crayons. Hopefully you have crayons that are different colors, like the color of the rainbow. And so what we're going to do is we are going to color a rainbow. Now, looking here at these crayons, let's just count how many are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now let's look at the regular crayons. Those are my cosmic crayons. Those are the ones that have sparkles in them. But that's okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use the regular crayons. So in a rainbow, we're going to do, okay, red. Can you see red? Orange. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and there's no purple in that one, so I'm going to use the purple in my other pack of crayons. So we're going to use these colors: red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Okay, so those are the colors we're going to use. Now, we are going to make a rainbow on our paper. Okay, so you can make a rainbow that is half a circle. You can color the paper all rainbow, so make a red line, then an orange line, then a yellow line, then a green line, then a purple line, then a blue line. So you can color it all a rainbow, or you can make swirls, however you want to decorate this, and you're going to use all the colors, okay? So I think I'm going to make it all a rainbow, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, you might need a ruler, and if you don't have a ruler, then a piece of paper, okay? So I'll show you with this piece of paper, because all you need is to make a straight line. Okay? Paper, and what you're going to do is you're going to make lines on the paper. Now you have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Are we doing 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I missing? What color am I missing? Red, orange, yellow, green, purple, blue. I got them here. Okay. So we're going to get our pencil, because if we make a mistake, we can erase it, right? Okay. So here we go. So let's make 6 lines so that we can color in 6 different colors, right? So this is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to draw a line right there. So, okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Okay, draw a line. So that's one color. Then I'm going to move the paper down a little bit more. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to, there's the first line I drew. Now I'm going to draw the second line. Okay, this might be tricky. You have to hold the paper down and see the way I'm making the pencil. Oops. Touch the other paper so I can make the line. So that's, let's count. 1, 2. So now bring this down again. And try and make them the same distance apart. But that's okay. If you don't, that's okay. We can just do with what we have. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Wow, we're counting today. I love it. Okay, 5. And guess what? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 lines, which means now I can start coloring. So the first color I'm gonna use is red. So this whole spot here is gonna be red, okay? And then the next one is gonna be orange, and then so on and so on. So if you're not doing it this way, and you're doing your rainbow just like a half circle, then you can do that as well, okay? So now I'm just gonna put this underneath here. Boys and girls, remember to take your time, right? And, you know, sometimes it's easier to use crayon when coloring because, especially when it's a big space like this to color, you'll have enough crayon. Sometimes the markers, if you use markers, they tend to wear out, right? So I love coloring in with crayons. All right. Here we go. So far I've done the red. Perfect. Red is done. Next color, orange. Okay. Next color is orange. Orange like an orange. Orange like a pumpkin. Orange like, else could be orange. Pumpkin. Orange juice. Somebody think of orange juice? Orange juice is orange. What about red? Who thought of anything red? A red apple. Yeah. Red apple. Red cherry. Yes. Okay. Good. So, red, orange, yellow. That's the next color. What could be yellow? Banana. Yeah, banana is yellow. Lemon. Ooh, those are sour, aren't they? Anybody tried a lemon before? Those are sour. Yellow, like, what about the beautiful sun? The sun that is shining. Oh, what a lovely day when that sun shines in the sky. Oh, I love the color yellow. It makes me happy when I see the color yellow. What about you? Is that one of your favorite colors? All right, so we've got red, we've got orange, we've got yellow. Next color would be green. Green like my hat. My hat is green. What is green? Shamrocks are green, aren't they? Shamrocks are green. Shamrock is a leaf. It's a type of plant, right? And what else is green? Trees. Yep, trees are green. Green grapes, if you like grapes that are green, yeah. Cucumbers. Broccoli, yeah. Anybody said a crocodile is green? Animals, yeah, they come in different colors too, right? It's not just the foods that we eat, but also the animals in our planet. Okay, so we've got red, orange, yellow, green, and we'll do blue and purple, okay? Blue. What color is blue? The sky is blue. Blueberries are blue. What else is blue? My paper's blue. Blue, blue, blue. There's actually a song about rainbows. Maybe I should sing it for you. What do you think? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Red is the color of an apple. Orange is the color of an orange. Yellow is the color of the wonderful sun, sun, sun. Green is the color of trees and lots of things that grow. And there is blue for the sky, and purple, that's a color that's fun, fun, fun. And when you put those colors side by side, then what do you think you've done? You've made a rainbow. You've made a rainbow. You've made a rainbow, and it's a beautiful one, one, one. When you put these colors side by side, then what do you think you've done? You've made a rainbow. You've made a rainbow. You've made a rainbow, and it's a beautiful one, one, one. Isn't it beautiful? Ah, I love my rainbow. So now what you can do with this rainbow is we can put something on top of it. So I was thinking of putting a pot of gold. Why not? Now, a pot of gold. So I've got some black paper here, but if you don't have black paper, I'm going to show you what you can do. You can actually use a white piece of paper and you can cut out your very own pot of gold. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to, let's say, fold the paper in half. So this is the big side of the paper. You're going to fold it in half. Okay. And then you're going to cut it. So we're going to cut on that line. See, there's a line here. You're going to cut it. So I'm going to show you what to do. If you have a white paper, you're doing the exact same thing. You're cutting right in the middle so that you get two pieces of black paper, but you only need one. So we're going to put one aside. Then we're going to take this paper and we're going to fold it again. So when we fold it again, you're going to get a smaller rectangle, okay? So now we're going to draw half of the pot of gold, okay? And this is how we draw it. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and use pencil, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this. You know what? I'm going to use a marker because maybe you'll be able to see the marker. So okay. So it's going to look like kind of like a fancy number 3. Okay? That's all you're doing, okay? On half the paper, okay? So there's the open half. So you're going to do the fancy 3. This is the closed half. You're going to do the line going like this, then down and around, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to take out your scissors. And you're going to keep the paper folded and you're going to cut on the lines. So let's see what happens. It's almost like a magic trick. So we're going to do this, cut on the line, and watch what happens. Okay. We're going to open it up. And there is our pot. So this is the pot. We're going to put it on our rainbow, just like that. Okay. So if you have glue, you can take out your glue stick now. or your liquid glue, whatever you have, and you're going to glue your pot of gold on here. Now, if you have gold paper, there's such thing as gold paper. I have gold paper. But if you don't have gold paper, you can use yellow paper, because right now we're going to make the gold. That's what we're gonna make. We're gonna make the gold coins. That's what the leprechauns like. So here we go. I'm going to take out my yellow paper because that's what color, well, that's the closest color to gold. This is yellow, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take out your yellow paper and you're going to find something in your house that is round, like a circle, okay? Let me see if I can find something round. Oh, I found my little tape here. My little tape here is round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the circles and then cut them out. That's easy. Okay? So what you do is you put the circle on the paper and you trace it. So for this one, I've got a circle in the middle and I've got a circle on the outside. So I can do big circles and little circles. Okay? Wonderful. Oh, fancy. So what I like to do is I can get more coins when I fold the paper, but that's okay. That's just a trick that Mrs. Silva likes to use when she is tracing and cutting out different shapes. Okay. So I just fold the paper so that this way, when I'm cutting out the circles, I get more than one. Yeah, I get more than one. That's like the magic trick of when you have to cut out different shapes. So watch what happens. I'm cutting. I keep the paper folded. But if this is too tricky for you, you cut the circles out one by one or have a grown-up help you. Hi, grown-ups. I see you out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I already have 4 gold coins that I can glue onto my pot of gold. Okay, so here we go. Getting our glue stick out. Once again, put the glue on the paper and then stick your gold on there. Okay. Stick it on the gold. I mean, stick it on the on the pot, right? Stick the gold on the pot. That's what we're doing. Okay. I've got a few more circles to cut out. Actually, I'm going to make them all the same size here. Now, here we go. So I've got my gold. So like I said, if you have gold stickers or gold paper, you can use them, right? Okay. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. Look at it so far. Okay. So I'm just gluing it right on top of the pot. Okay. So here we go. Oops. You need some glue there, Mrs. Silva. Here we go. Glue. And I'm going to show you what the gold paper looks like, just so if you're ever wondering, what is Mrs. Silva talking about gold paper? I'm going to show you. It's shiny. It's so shiny. Let me see if I have it in my craft bin. I hope I do, so I can show my friends. Oh, is this it? It is it. Look at this. Look at this paper. Look at how shiny it is. Wow. So if you had paper like this, you could cut this out, cut the circles out, and do the same thing. Okay? If you didn't have this and you had gold stickers, which I think I do have too. Look at this. gold stickers. This I got from the dollar store. So I'm just going to show you what is this even. Okay, I'll have to open this up just so that we can use the gold stickers. And I'm just going to put them on top of the ones that I've already cut up. Okay, let's put one there, put one there, kind of here and there and there and there, wherever it is. What do you think? One more? How's that? Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. So it adds a little bit of shine. Or I do have another option. Lots of things to choose from. Glitter. If you have gold glitter. And mummies and daddies, if you're okay with it, you can put some glue here and have your friends just sprinkle the gold glitter on top of there just to make it extra special. A little shiny. It's okay. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's all about the glitter and the gold. It's all about the rainbows and the shamrocks. Shamrocks. That's what we need here. A shamrock. Now, I'm going to take out my green paper. Let's see. It doesn't matter what kind of green you have. I have this green. That's okay. Or a lighter green, and that's fine too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a shamrock. Now, watch. A shamrock is like 3 hearts together. Okay, so what we're going to do with the piece of paper that we have, we're going to draw half a heart. So here we go. Half the heart. Okay, look at this. Half the heart. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it out. Okay, I'm going to cut out half the heart. So I'm going to trace. I'm going to use my scissors like train on the train tracks. And here we go. Look at my cute little heart. Okay, so here it is. I've got my heart. Now I'm going to trace that 3 times on my green paper in a circle. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to use my marker so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here goes the first heart. Okay. And then you're going to, so here's my first heart. Then you're going to get the other heart and you're going to put it right on top. Okay, so it looks like this. So I'll show you. So we're going to put it right beside, I should say right beside. Okay. Okay. Oh, can you see that it's starting to look like a shamrock? Okay, so look at this. 1, 2, 3. And then we make the stem at the bottom. So just like this. Now, your job is just to cut around. Okay, we're not going to cut in here. I'm just going to put an X there so my friends know. Do not cut that line or that line. Okay, so those 2 lines you're not cutting out. You're going to cut all the way around and around and around and around and around. Okay, so not in there. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut around and around and around and around and around. Okay. Now, if you wanted to make more than 1 shamrock, you could do that too, right? But I think for this craft, we're just going to do 1. So you're cutting around. You see what I'm doing? I'm cutting around and around. I'm stopping at that kind of little point there. The point in the middle of the hearts. Okay. Okay, and then again, and then again, and then the stem. And now, so I don't want to really glue this one on with all the lines on it. So I'm going to flip it over. Flip it over. And there is my shamrock. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my shamrock right in the middle. I could put it right on top of my pot of gold. Maybe if my friends want, they can put it out here. Sure, why not? Or we could put it over here. Or even on the side. Okay, you choose. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it right on the side there. Do I want to do that? I want to write Happy St. Patrick's Day somewhere on our picture, so everybody knows what this craft is all about. So I'm going to put here Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy, Happy, STPATRICK, apostrophe F, S, Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I like to put an exclamation at the bottom. So we're saying Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so we're going to glue this here. I think I want to write something on our pot of gold. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm changing it up. I'm going to put my shamrock right here, right up on the top there, because I want to print my name here. And what some of the Irish people, that's where this holiday came from, some of their last name starts with an O. So my last name, if I were Irish, would be O Silva. If your last name is Smith, then it would be O Smith. If your last name is Gluey, it would be O Gluey. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to glue this on here. So, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Right there. Glue it on. Flip it and stick it. There we go. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And over here, we're going to print. Now, I'm not sure if we're able to see, because it's black, I'm not sure if we'll be able to see. But what we can do is we can cut out, maybe I'll do like a green circle. I can do maybe another shamrock. I could do maybe just a line. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll just make a line like we did before. Just a strip. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it doesn't have to be very big, right? Just a small, enough, a small piece, enough to fit into our right there. Okay. So it'll fit right there. Okay. So I'm going to put O Silva. All right. So you can use whatever you have. If you have a marker, go ahead. O, and it's called apostrophe, and I'll show you what that is, an apostrophe. You might have seen it before. O Silva. So that's what it looks like. O apostrophe and then whatever your last name is. So whatever your last name is, ask mummies and daddies, grandmas and grandpas, what's my last name? And then maybe they can help you print it on there, and then you can trace it, and then you can glue it on your pot of gold. So I think we did a great job with this craft. Like I said, you can bump it up or just use what you have at home to make this your very own special St. Patrick's Day craft. Until next time, my friends, I hope you had fun doing our craft. And like I say, have fun and be creative.